And away we go. Ah! Oh my god, the controls are not coming naturally to me. That's a problem. Corridor. Playing too many other things lately. Done. Okay, got that started. Okay, Silver Key Die Day. That's not a bad start. It's certainly better than Coin Purse. Okay. Do 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 do. All right. So, how's your day, Zenny? Unless you're if you're just lurking, it's fine. But if you're around, how's your day going? Or I assume just starting, really. 16, 9, 7, 2, 10, 20. Key card. Hello. Oh crap! Don't have any gems yet. Whoops. No dice yet either. All right, having a weird start here, but okay. Screw it. Utility. It's fine. Don't turn that off. Crap! God, it's been so. That's when you know it's been too long. Is when I forget my patterns. 4, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2. Wow. Yeah, I better fix the muscle memory, fix the brain memory before before the race. All right. This is kind of unfortunate, actually, that there's the chest a couple of rooms down. It's going to be a little bit of a chore to get to. All right. Now, game, do not screw me over here, please. Parlor, great. Drawing room. Okay, there's a safe and also the chance to redraw to make sure that I don't get screwed. So that's worth placing it there. The box contained gems. The other two boxes contain. That's a lie. That's a lie. Simple enough. Right. I'm at one dartboard so far. And I guess I could read this in a funny voice just to get it out of the way. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not be ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives through them barren and fruitless like windscarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You needn't need to confide me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and God forbid repercussions. A child should never suffer at the iniquity of their parents. I of course write to you all this in the hopes that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I'm too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up, room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of the loves during your school days. I knew she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert.
Alright. Done. Alright, now, the reason I chose this room, let's go north, please. Perfect. That's all I wanted. Although... Oh, crap. Okay, I should have chosen the chapel in hindsight. Alright, fine. Fine. Screw it. Worth it. Kidding me. Alright, let's get the garage, get the keys. This is not a day one run. This is not a day one run. Yeah, considering I have the key card. Alright. What the hell is that crap? Alright, well. Is archived rooms on the board? I did not see it. No. Alright, well. That's the end of the run. Or we go archives and have fun, or take a risk in the dark room. I think we go archives and run the risks. Because archives, no security doors. Thanks. And no goodies. Fine. Take a guest to the room. Yeah, I mean, worst places to use a special key. Commissary and hope for a couple of more coins. Can't tell if there's a shovel there or not. Okay, pantry gives me the coins. Take a risk. Okay. Key is nice, thank you. Couple more steps. Like giving up my coins, I was kind of saving that. But it's really hard to pass up a workshop. Coat check actually, because then I can see. Is that end of the day in a room with an animal? No. Hallway from a hallway. No, I didn't do that. Okay, so nothing I can really work on at the moment. So let's code check. What do you have in you? Battery. Not immediately useful. Alright, well, I need the steps. Alright, well, that was rather underwhelming. Okay. Shovel? No. Crap. You suck. Do archive, take the risk. Alright, well, puts it in my directory at least. Man. Can't use the gems. Nowhere left. Alright, well, outside we go. Alright, so at this point now I'm actually kind of hoping for tool shed would not be bad, hope for a shovel. Although this is kind of a crappy start to a day. Alright. At least get some things moving here. A little disappointed that there was only one red letter. Hey, Artsy. Appreciate the lurk, as always. No security doors. Sucks. Alright, I'm just gonna take the same number of steps no matter what I do here. We missed this music. And this was one of the more traditional blueprints bingo boards. That would be the two corners of done, since those are normally open the west gate and open the orchard gate in the bottom left and bottom right corners. Alright, this really doesn't help me with anything, because, well, ride an elevator. Potentially. It's on the wall, though, so less likely to be of use. Alright, pop inside. Still might be able to dig up nothing. Alright, let's give a smashy smashy. See what... I could still get a key or something from this, to be honest. Or 3 keys and the day is not done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 10. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's the exact same. Yeah, this is my version of bingo, which is generally more challenging than other Blueprints bingos, which is not to diss them in any way. I just designed mine to be more challenging on purpose. But this is not the even more challenging version of like Fog Quest. So welcome in, by the way, with smell. Yeah, that's turned off, sure. Any goodies? No goodies, no goodies, no goodies. Hey, finally we get a keycard door. And go storeroom and then go on up to workshop or take a risk. Workshop really didn't do me any good, so I might as well just take the risk here, see what we get. Alright, well, second red letter in a day. That one's done. Yeah, I put the 3 full directory categories, the safe gems and the read a page from ladyship. On my boards, I've set it up so that there's a limited set of things that can be outside the antechamber, and all of them are harder to do than normal. So it guarantees that getting into the antechamber, completing the board, I mean, is going to be more difficult. Hey! Not going to say no to this. Guest bedroom, commonplace is nice. Nook. Yeah. Nope. Conference room. There we go. Alright, that was useful. Come on. Nothing. That's a turnip. That's not nothing. Let's see. Wait a second. We got 1, 2 trunks. Damn. What are the odds we're going to get a trunk in the next room or so? Office, well, 0 because the only thing I can pick is the storeroom. So her ladyships, I don't know if you want the info, or if you don't want spoilers on how some of the stuff works. I'm more than happy to discuss the mechanics as I go. But her ladyship's chamber can only be drafted on the east wing, or west wing, excuse me, brain, and only from a direction north going south, and by default it is a rare room. Probably not going to need. And no benefit in ending my day anywhere yet. We call it a day. Yeah. So I mean, there's the room we were just in, the conservatory, has a note on it that tells you there's some very specific rooms that gives you clues about on how to find, and her ladyship's chamber is actually one of them. So it's only west wing, only if you're drafting into the south, and then the room rarity is rare, so it's easier to get up north than it is down south in the house. And even once you have her chamber, you also need the key to her diary, which requires a separate drafting elsewhere and some other steps to do. So like it's doable if you know how to do it and set it up, but it takes doing on purpose. Like you're not going to stumble into it. So I think it's a worthy uh antechamber blocking tile on a bingo board. All right. So unfortunately, I did not solve as many tiles as I would want. All right. Well, I'm not going to say no to the tomb. Let's go. All right. And if you don't want the tomb puzzle spoiled, you might want to look away for a minute. A little bit of money. Yeah, and it's two room and another like a workshop contraption mechanic in between. So it's even having the right rooms, you still have to have drafted or created the right item to go with you that day. This person can jump up, go jump in someone else's chat. So we're gonna move this. Run down here. And grab that. Let's see, because use upgraded discs is not on the board, but drafting, what is that, 3 upgraded floor plans in a day is, which means I have to have used upgrade discs to create upgraded floor plans. So what I would actually really like today would be the ability to make fire. Oh, is 5 upgrade discs? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Thank you. I'm getting my brain back into blueprints mode. In oh, hello. In 2 weeks, on next Friday, Dread Red J and I are going to be racing 100% completion of this game, or almost 100%. So there's a video in the chat if you scroll up to it, and I'm mentioned it a couple times, but it's on my YouTube channel with just sort of a list of what's going to be included, what we're leaving out rather, because that's a much shorter list, and this is really tempting. I don't need the allowance. Anyway, yeah, so we'll be racing for charity, and donations get to mess with us by taking away our ability to draft a random room color for 5 minutes, or making, we have to walk backwards through the house for 5 minutes, or play with the controller behind our heads, like weird stuff like that, just enough to mess with us, but not enough to really interfere with the gameplay and the race itself. So, but just for some hilarity for the viewers and raise money for a good cause. Let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are technically 7 safes or locked away red letters rather, Whether they qualify as a safe or not is open to interpretation. But there are 7 red letters in the game. There's 1 red letter that's missing. Quite famously so, actually. No shovel, damn. Yeah, let's get some more gems. Alright, statement appears in another box. This statement appears on another box. Therefore, the blue box is not empty. I hate closing off this end of the house so early, but yeah, let's go for that key card, please. Which also... remove an item from coat check. I know I saw it on here. There it is. Okay. What you got for me here? Actually, bunk room is... or Geist room are both really good options here. Extra dice. So many extra dice. Which is also a thing today, isn't it? Have 4 plus dice. Done. Thank you, Geist room. Alright. Now we start drafting the rest of the house here. Commissary, I have a little bit of money. I'd rather do spare green room. Anything on that table? No. Yuck. That's better. Yeah, I'll take a closet. Another die. Drawing room, because that will... well, I don't need 2 red safes. I already did that. It's still good for redrawing things. Yeah, pantry goes the way that I want. It's fine. Patio sounds really good. Even better if I had a shovel. See if we can get something better here. Like her ladyship's chamber. Vault key. Upgrade disc. Okay, now I would definitely love a workshop and the ability to make fire. That's an unexpected boon there. Now I just got to get out of this middle thing. This is not a trap I was expecting to be in, but thank God for dice. Nope. Corridor. Perfect. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it gives me some splits to work with here. See what else we can get here. Conference room, beautiful. Alright, there's one. Eats up gems, but it's not a bad call. Terrace. Or start the observatory going. Planetarium? Yeah, that planetarium's on the board. I don't want to go up the east side, though. That's not as good a side, I think. Oh. Open tomb door to reservoir. Did that. I think I'm gonna go terrace. Because that usually has steps in it like that. It also puts another room in my green directory. And I don't lose any access because this room is here to draft from, except I need keys, crud. Oh, you pain in the butt game. Okay, well... yeah, we're gonna do that. Nook advances north and gives me a key, just in case. Dark room. Open both dark room doors is not on the board. And I don't have the utility closet, so I'd be drafting blind. Which isn't horrible right now. Sure. Not like I know what it is. Alright, I can do an observatory. Three, one more. Up. Now, is add floor plans on? No. Oh yeah, permanently add 3 new floor plans, which we're at 1, 2. Okay. All right, might as well, since we're here, take this path. Oh, yeah, fine. Really? No shovel 2 days in a row? Just in case. Yes. No. All right. Well, unfortunate so far. If only I had the gems. Oh, I didn't go the other way out of the dark room. Crud. Okay. All right, well, utility closet would turn that on and let me go that way unless it's locked, in which case I'm screwed. Dining room. And now that I have this, let's see if we can... This gives me keys. Not ideal, but... Ooh. No idea. Oh, you evil thing. Alright, well... I can get north. Two steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough. I can't get back to the... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, I won't get to the dining room in time. Unless I find steps between here and there. So... None of these are steps. Oh, I mean, that one is, but not really. That is... I can't buy it. You know, screw it. Let's put some more red on the board. One, two, three, four, five. Let's go for 6. 6 red rooms in a day. Not what I was planning on doing with this. But also, full red directory. Okay. Not going to get me that workshop. Even if I did, I don't have the steps to use it. So... Oh, criminally. Never made it back to a computer. Alright, well, theoretically, this is the better way because I have more rooms to go. Aquarium is that of any use to me right now? Not that I can see. Five, 1, 6, 3, 9. 12, 5, 7, 4, 3. 15, 13, 2, 3, 6. 7, 1, 6, 3, 18. There we go. Okay. Now, how far away is my conference room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, day's not done. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then. What are the odds now that I'm going to get to a computer somewhere up top? Or is it worth just running down and using the office? That gives up any and all drafting options. I think I'm going to go risk it up top. Oh, and the dining room's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 18 to get back here. Technically a net gain of 2 steps. Not worth it. And we're not that far from being able to enter the antechamber either, actually. I have 1 key. There's no way of knowing what the right way to go here. I find it easier to go across, so what do we got? Conservatory. Green rooms are free today. Couldn't give me a shovel, could you? Alright, what do we got? Billiard room, absolutely commonplace. Music room, actually, gonna make that commonplace. I like the music room. Bunk room. You betcha bippies, that's a good one. Actually, let's make it standard. Can't get into the antechamber. One gem is all I needed. Oh, not like I have a choice. No shovel. No key. But that puts Secret Garden in the green map. So that's one less, or one more green drafted. One, two, three. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. Anything interesting? Nope. Okay. Alright, well, it is still worthwhile to do this, though, at least. I should just be able to make it, I think. I don't think there's anything for me to spend gold on. I don't suppose have lots and lots of money is on the board, is it? Nope. Alright, how we doing on green? Halfway. Not bad. Okay. Now I need to turn around and go the other way. This takes me down to entrance and over the office. There's always a method to the madness. Alright, that is 3. Where is it? That's floor plans. Where was the discs? 8th row. There it is, yeah. Okay. Alright, there's 3 U's. And boudoir, that's a great one. Thank you. Okay. But no, have lots of money options. No buyout commissary. Too bad I couldn't find the cloister today. Alright, I think that's all I've got. Burn. Let's see, where can I burn these steps really fast? Right here. Okay. That should be more than 100 taken. 110. Alright, well, maybe the east side is looking better than I thought. Let's see. Security door. Did I have 3? One out of the weight room. Cruded. I wasn't keeping track. I should have been keeping track. I did not count. I don't know if I had 2 or 3. Can't count it if I don't know. Oh, buyout commissary is on the board. Crap. Right past. I swear to God. And have 40 plus coins. The things I was literally looking for. Looked right past both of them, and they're right next to each other. Damn it. Alright. Alright, today's the Hovel day. I don't like Hovel days. Okay, anything, one dig spot, no tools. No wonder you were fired. Okay, we have one upgraded room drafted today. Not that the gem's gonna do me much good unless I find the study. Corridor, commonplace, awesome. Wine, definitely standard. Planetarium. In this game mode, that's fun. Well, there's security. Okay, conference room works for me. Observatory. Did I not even? Oh, I guess I didn't even look. I am definitely out of practice. That works. Gems don't really help me today. It really wants me to have those archives, doesn't it? Courtyard, can we please get a shovel? No, we cannot. Two upgraded floor plans today. Okay. White box doesn't have a statement. That is true. Therefore, you're false. Gems are in a box with a statement, which is false. Gems are in a box that has no statement. Order's fine. Oh, should have done hallway. Oh well. Actually, those keys. Music room it is. Prism. Okay. Can find a way to make that work for me with the right luck. Which this is not. That is. There we go. Probably won't need it, but it's there. And definitely one of these. Connectivity. And that's eating some of my steps here. Definitely number 2. Yeah. Oh, I did not mark that one yet. $10, $20, $10, $2, 14, 2, 12, 24, 8, 3. Can I get one more gem? Excellent. For multiple reasons. There's my gem. There's my floor plan. We've done that. Did that. Okay. Prism key, key card. Okay. One more major key. That would take care of that one. Yeah, none of these do me any good. Hallway? You were not locked. I was hoping you were going to be locked. Chapel's fine. Boiler room. Love it. That'll work for today. Hello? Apparently, clicked too fast. Alright, there's one elevator. I don't have a friggin' shovel. Somehow. Let's do that, get some steps. Okay. We're powering. Okay, that's good. That's the one I was hoping to power. Here we go. There we go. Love it. Anything of use. Like set your steps to 40. Spread. Add allowance. I've got the bedrooms, but I'm running out of bedrooms to draft, so that actually doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Immediately. There really is not a good on any of this. One allowance, fine. Gems don't do me any good. What are the odds? All right, there's my. Where's my key cards? Security keys in a day. Come on, pump room. Or locksmith and buy key. Pump room! Okay, now I gotta set this up. I hate doing this one on pump room. Actually, okay, no, this one's not bad. Alright, I need you to go... into the pool. Which way are we facing? Excellent. No, that's not what I want. Whoops. Alright, we'll just screw that one up. Are you empty? Yeah, you... No, you're not empty. Greenhouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Into the greenhouse. Okay, and now... I need to drain 4 from something. Oh, we go ahead and drain from the fountain. Ah. Kitchen. Drain back. Reservoir. I swear. Okay. Now, if my brain will function, please. Yeah, we threw from the kitchen. And reservoir. Alright, we are ready for a boat ride. And we still have enough to do this. No, I don't. Oh well. The one step. Which is now 11 steps. Alright, this is our last place to draft from. I don't want to use the prison key. Thank you very much. Foyer would be amazing. Apparently we're just going to walk into the gymnasium, though. Hey! Sauna for tomorrow. Sounds good. All right. A couple things I could have done differently, but I think we still ended up doing okay. Green directory should now be 5 out of 8. I still need more stars if I'm going to do this properly. But ladyship is... no, I'm no closer than I was before, so we may be going for safe gems. So I need stars and that boat ride, and then something to get to connect this corner here. All right. Doable. Stars is not a horrible thing to insurmountable issue. Bro. You. Oh, no. Thanks, Miss Babbage. All right. So a tomb is ideal. If not today, then sometime soon. Preferably on a day with a workbench. Tomb. Even though I really like Trading Post. We're just going to come down and get this out of the way. Hello, Draxus. That's done. That's done. So we're actually... we have now taken a boat ride. And while we're here... we'll solve this the long way, because if we can get a boiler room, it will give us access to another red letter, potentially. Nope, this is the long way. Did it again. Oh, that's the short way. I want the long way, damn it. There we go. Love this soundtrack so much. All right. This gives us a couple of things to work with, actually. All right, so boiler room today would be fantastic. I would love that. Also, other safes, definitely going for a conservatory to see what other rooms we can change the rarity on, because upgraded rarity can make or break certain things. Cue the cool music. Alright, am I going to connect those two? If I get the right setup, the crown's not bad, and drafting a hallway from another hallway is easily doable. Two, three, four, five, six. Alright, and this is ready. Should I get the boiler room today? Not that way, this way. Although, no, I can't go that way. Never mind. 2 boat rides. Stars. Alright, there's one goal. Give me something good to work with here. Laboratory. Common is good. Oh, crap. Okay. Gotta remember to go do that really fast. You can go away. Forever. Alright, anything good in here? Anything good in here? No. Alright, before I forget. Actually, let's draft you, see what we got. Shovel? No, frick. Magnifying or metal detector. Yeah, I'll take the steps to do it. Workshop? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Oh, I need that gem so very much. Parlor. Okay. Need to get this taken care of now. Probably will never make a big difference, but give me, come on, all three. Thank you. Really hoping for a workshop to show up in the conservatory. That's an amazing find when you can get it. Alright, yes, I need gems very badly. Alright, gems are in a box with a statement containing letter U. Blue box is true. Statement containing letter B. They all have B. You are true. Therefore, it's the one that doesn't have the letter U, which is you. Oddly enough. And... Key. Oh, I want the observatory, but... I need other things slightly more urgently. That is a terrible place for both dining and conference rooms. But I will take a commissary here. That doesn't have what I wanted. Take another gem. Okay. Metal detector's not pinging. Not worried about my money at the moment. Room, see what we can get for keys. All right. 5. 5, 2, 10. 17, 16, 16, 1. 12, 4, 8, 16, 16, 1 again. Excellent. Sure, if you're gonna dead end me, might as well give me some dice, lots and lots of dice out of the deal. Okay. Yeah, this is our route. I'm gonna start going north a little bit, please. Not exactly what I wanted out of that. There's something better. Steps, bedroom. And it usually pays for itself. And then I just go backtracked around to the corridor. It's fine, it's fine. There we go. While we're here, setup gems. Still no bloody shovel. All right. Okay, secret passageway. What can I do with the secret passageway? Not anything that I really want right now, except... There could be a madness to this method, but that's the one I want. And that's technically drafting a hallway from a hallway. Observatory. Another one I wanted. Oh, if I had access elsewhere, Chamber of Mirrors would be fantastic, but I don't. That's a good place for the dining room. Let's do bedroom. Extra steps. All my food's gonna go down to the front. See if we can get the turns north here. Alright, boudoir, spare green room, and Geist room. That's 3 upgraded plans in a day, just in case. Got the gem, right? Yes. Alright, locked. Awesome. Okay. Wrong side of the house, but come on, Sally. Damn, no goodies. Actually, kind of hoping for a silver key. Oh well. Alright. Bedroom. Here. Yes, please. Not what I want. Not what I want. Exactly what I want. Except that was dumb. Today's the day I don't have the key card. Never mind. Nah! One click too many. One too fast. Everybody just wants to leave a key card lying around that I missed somewhere, do they? I thought not. Well, that was an unfortunate and sudden end to this day. Crap. Can't believe I did that. Just hoping for that crown. Alright, schoolhouse would not be horrible for multiple reasons. So schoolhouse just jumped up as a really good idea. Trading posts just for allowance and items is also nice. I don't think it's going to give me another tomb today, unfortunately. Still options, but man, it is just hating me with shovels today. Schoolhouse. All right. Well, this definitely gives us one option, possibly gives us a second option. All right. Any goodies? No goodies, no goodies, no goodies, no goodies, just a dig spot. Okay, fine. I've had worse. All right, quick trip down here. That will be a second elevator. All right, that one's done just in case. Unfortunately, there's no other reason to go down here right now, so I'm going right back up. Treasure map and an actual shovel would be nice, or the exhibit and the ability to use keycard doors, also necessary. Anything to connect the southern branch. Even hell, just entering the antechamber. That would do it. And then stars, and then got to connect into the map antechamber. All right, billiard room. Be kind to me. What do we got? 20, 10, 2, 5. 13, 15, 3, 5. 10, 2, 8, 8, 88, 10. All right, that was not what I was hoping for. Excuse me. All right. And conservatory. Always worth it to get the conservatory. Dark room, I don't really have a need for you, so you can go away. Aquarium, you are always amazing. You come in. And East Wing. Done. All right, our first classroom. Chances are this is not going to be a classroom. Successful day. Hey, Random Red. How you doing? Any goodies on the table? Nobody left their lunch money on the table. Damn. All right. Yeah. Even though it uses my gem, I should get the gem back. And that's another star. Yeah, I can't say no to the study. On a day like today. Even though I need a lot more gems to really make it effective. Alright, Nook billiard room entrance. What do we got? It's dumb because it's a dead end, but it's a second classroom. Alright, and And just for lore reasons, anybody who's this is one of the more easily overlooked bits of lore here. Letter from to Hannah Patterson, the teacher, looking for a particular set of pages that turns out to be in a book that's in a restricted section of an archive because it holds um, sensitive information of a mathematical nature, potentially. Gems are not in the white or the blue blocks. Gems are in both. Well, you're a liar. You're a liar. So they're not in the white or the blue, which means they're in you. Good, I'm going to need those. All right, something. Conference room goes up, chapel goes over. Let's do chapel for now. Don't really care about. Really? Fine. Now the conference room is fine. Yes, I would like something that's not gems to let me redraw. Okay, library, not horrible. I can work with that. Nothing, really? Today they give me the boiler room when I don't have what I need out there. It's a good room to have, good connectivity. Drafting studio does not help me today. That's just mean. Bedroom's a smarter choice, but the odds of me successfully completing. Never mind, we're done. Okay. The odds are bad. All right, but we got a star. The only way that drafting studio would have benefited me would be if it happened to have the casino in it and I go around the 15 stars if it somehow ended up being faster to lose money in the casino, draft 9 dead ends in a day, and break the piggy bank just to get around the 15 stars. Okay, writing post. All right, now we got a little bit of an allowance to work with these days. What do you got for me? Compass, battery pack, yes, microchip. There's a method that may have backfired. It did. Damn. All right, well, I was hoping it would be locked into a trade sequence that it did not do. So, workshop, coat check. Lever. I hate using my gems, but I do like a nice early knowing what I've got in special keys and stuff. Conference room. Hardly give me any gems back. I'd also like conference room closer to wherever I'm going to use the secret card. And black box is empty. The black box is true. The black box is black. So, okay, so if you are definitely true. If that's true, then you're true. Then you're empty, and I have no idea where the gems are. So that means you are. If you're false, then the black box. I hate this one. Okay, if you're false, then that means the black box is false and their gems are in the black box. If you're true, then the black box is empty, but then all three are true, which is impossible. So therefore, you have to be false. So the black box is false, and therefore the gems are in the black box. It's one of those that isn't really that hard, but it always takes me a second for my brain to remember that fact. Closet and go around. For the love of God, why is this game just absolutely opposed to giving me shovel? Not ideal. All right, 18, 9, 7, 2, 10, 20, 6, 5, 15, 5, 3, 10, 6, 4, 8, 2, 4. Lame. Points the wrong way and kills the day. Even though I do want the star. All right, that's fine. Give me dice. Take it. Perfect placement for the den. Actually, I've got quite a few keys, so I probably don't need the garage keys. And since I didn't get the car keys in the trading post, yeah, we're early enough. Okay, not what I'm looking for here. Entry works. Hey, how's it going, Fitch? Oh, does the pool help me? I don't need the pump room. Security, hallway, maybe. Always fine. Oh, I have been remiss in my shout outs here. Ooh, Diablo 3? Random Red? Nice. Been a long time since I played that one. And Arc Raiders. It's going fine. I'm racing on a bingo map that I'm doing sort of okay on, but then I've hit the wall of it not wanting to let me progress very well. So I'm having to battle RNG at the moment. Actually, if I can get back here, that's extra stars. That'll much fun as that terrace would be. Okay, now that I actually have money, off of finally. Now that I have nowhere to dig, but still. Dark room would suck. Get dice, gem. Okay. Let's just go with a regular key here. Get something that turns north. Okay, wait, we gotta have a lever. Okay, I'm not gonna get what I want out of the aquarium, but it's better than nothing at the moment. Courtyard would be great. Okay, secret garden key. All my food, unfortunately, just went to the other end of the house. See what we can get here, though. Not much. Yeah, this is my version of Blueprints Bingo. I want a workshop. I didn't put water in the greenhouse. But I do have a lever. Might be worth it. Watering can? Watering can. Yes, paid off. And a toy nip. All right, is that all we got today? All right, I'm not sold on the lever yet. I want my workshop, damn it. All right, quick step in here. Another gem. Here, one more gem. Thank you. All right. That'll give me money and let me connect. Not horrible. Don't have an Alzara for the day. I could definitely make this work for me. Really wishing I had that green gems or green rooms are free to draft right now. But we at least have that. Alright, come on, give me something good here. Something to work with, something I can use. None of that is that. Alright, fine. You know, just in case. Library. Gymnasium's turned off. It's fine. Security. Actually, exactly what I was hoping for. Even though it took my gem. It's fine. It's okay. Well, gymnasium has a regular door. Alright, what kind of damage can we do now? Lockpick, okay. That's helpful. Workshop! Please, 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 please. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Now. Yes, please. Okay. Glad I didn't use that handle. Alright, so we got some things we can do now that will help set things up for another day. Excellent. That's there. Doesn't really help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1 dead end. 2 dead ends. 3 dead ends. 4 dead ends. 5. 6, 7 secret passage, 8 greenhouse, 1 more, 9 trading post, 9 dead ends in a day. Okay, still need the stars. It doesn't really, it's not that exciting, but still. Okay. I would really like, the commissary has the metal detector that I want, and I can afford it. Anybody got a coat check by any chance? Dining room's nice for steps. Thank you very much. I have an aquarium, so it's extra nice for steps. Alright, we are making things happen now, damn it. Okay, courtyard would be nice, but I can't afford it. Archives would suck. Bunk room. Good for steps and gems. Excellent. That's what I was hoping for, but dared not speak it aloud. Alright. I will be coming back to you, workshop, in a little bit. Might as well see what we can get here. Just get across. Oh, the study would be so fun right now, but that would also... Well, I can get into the... No, I can't. Yes, I can. There were thoughts behind all those words, I promise. Okay. We're going a little bit roundabout crazy here. Security, gymnasium, cloister, secret passage. Nothing in here. Cloister. Secret passage. Over to here. Alright, we're using a middle-sized brain moment here. Can't say it's big brain, but considering the way I played earlier, can't quite claim that tonight. Alright. It's 2. Alright, let's go north. I have no keys. Hence the middle-sized brain. Alright, well, it's open, so I'm not going to make it into the antechamber. Crud. Unless I buy... Unless keys are for sale. But more important than keys... Nope. Is that... do I need the salted food? I don't need the salted food. Okay. Now we go back this way. There is a reason. Really wanted coat check, damn it. Can't. Did I try my lockpick? multiple attempts sometimes can technically work, even though I've never actually seen it happen. One key away from potentially making something very useful and working. All right, so hallway, pantry, den, outs, and then kind of wind my way around. I'll take it. The day is not over yet. Never know when it might come in handy. All right. Now we're finally in here. I gave it my shovel, didn't I? I did. Oh well. All right. How fast can we solve this? That should be enough. All right. If this works, I will have two viable paths, and will really only need one or two things to do either one of them. And so it's just a question of which one's going to work. Also, I wanted to verify something. That's one. Two, three. Damn. All right, still need a couple of greens, still need a couple of oranges. All right. The full directory might still be a bit of an issue. All right. That'll open this up. Not the fastest. But very rarely not worthwhile. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Again, not necessarily useful, but free access is free access. And if there were a way to summon the elevator from down here, that would be even cooler right now. But alas. Alright, left this solved. Next one over. Didn't I? Yes, okay. Like, I'm not going crazy, am I? I guess the question is it really worth it to do this? Probably not. I may or may not even make it in there. Almost doing it out of habit, really. All right. Foundation would be nice. Get you out of the way. Come in here for my food. Alright. We got steps for whatever we need now. Ooh, nice. Okay. Go back up to the greenhouse. Which is the wrong... Well, okay, no, I have to go through next to security at least. So we'll run through, turn it, use the upgrade disc. And then see what we can get. Alright, cool. Because there's still potentially things we can do here. You know, I don't need to save this. Nothing that's going to help me do. Bought out the commissary. Okay. Up. More steps, more steps. This may really only get me like one extra room here, but... Okay, we have our north. Alright, we have no other keys to work with now. Fantastic. Corridor's always unlocked. Alright. Sure. Something cool. Hey, look, shoes. Okay. Sure. Secret passage. I want you commonplace, please. Showroom, I don't care. And chamber mirrors. I'm gonna make you standard just in case. There are plans for that. Actually, screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Alright, anything? Okay. Is it worth going to rolling credits and getting access to room 46? Not especially. I was really hoping for a boiler room. Or, you know, locker room with, I guess, with the Great Hall there. That would have been amazing, actually. Where am I on hallways? What am I missing on hallways? Directory. Are you kidding me? I'm missing the East Wing Hall. That freaking thing again. Alright, well that would be one complete thing. Green, I'm missing veranda and morning room. That's unfortunate. Red rooms are done. Bedrooms, I'm missing just the master bedroom and servants' quarters. Aquarium, I mean, freezer and mailroom. And what directories I'm closing in on here? Pool, drafting studio, and chamber of mirrors. Okay, that one's far away. Okay, crud. Not really all that close on the 3 directories. Not nearly as close as I'd like to be, that's for sure. My outer rooms. Not bad. Yeah, so I honestly I don't think going into room 46 actually helps me anything. Not nearly as much as other things right now. As much as I walked over there and did that. Try him again just in case. Alright, well, we gotta go use the upgrade disc. Means backtracking again. But not nearly so far this time. Alright, what's 4? Alright, let's see what they give us. Yeah, that's not nearly as helpful as you think it is, game. Like Rena. Okay. So, I need another upgrade disc. I need to get through which I can find in the Great Hall. So that's 2 for if I can pull that one off. And then it's just a matter of 3 full categories, which I have 1. I can easily get to a second one. The third one's going to be problematic. I can't open the basement door to the foundation because there is no foundation and I would lock up my game and kill it and lose it. And it's not really worth running over to the fountain. So we're done. Getting there. But that is also just in case it's necessary. 3 major keys in a day. And I did enter the antechamber. Alright, so we have, again, 2 completely viable paths. It all just depends on what RNG the game is going to give me to work with here. But with access now through the basement, any day with a boiler, I can turn into an extra red letter safe day, or red letter gem specifically. Shelter? No. Tomb. I mean, it's better than a hovel and better than schoolhouse. And in theory, could be good. All right. Oh, wait, let's go. Conservatory, always. Anything good? Bedroom, commons, fine. Mailroom, standard's fine. Locksmith, standard. In case I need to buy keys. How about, since we're going up the east wing, how about an east wing hall? Again, I love the music room. Fantastic. Less fantastic. But at least we get some nice chill music. Coat check or Geist? I don't have anything in coat check. I don't have anything I really want to put in coat check that I could get today. So we're going for all the dice. Oh, we do love Secret Passage, but alas. No! I didn't even mean to click the button, damn it. Crap, I needed those gems. That may have just completely screwed up this day. That's obnoxious. And that's one of the things I really was hoping to get. And I wanted the gems so that I would be able to go for a secret passage and go for another plan. Gems fine. Something useful here. Come on. Useful. That's what I was actually hoping for. Okay, that works. West Wing Hall, where's your brother? Greenhouse could be worth the gems. If it has the watering can in it. Screw it. Yes! Okay, don't need that. Can't use that. And I have no shovel. Works for me. I need that. I can make that work. Still need a shovel though. Just saying. What are the odds it's going to be unlocked going all the way up? Unlikely. And I don't really... Well, it's gems. And I've only got to go up 2 more. Alright, risk it for the biscuit. Key? Key? No. Yeah, it was never going to let me go all the way. But would not be a bad idea to come back here with a shovel and a key. That would be useful in other circumstances. That would be useless. Useless. I have a key card. Let's go for the key. Okay. Boudoir. Awesome. You know, that's fine. I don't like it, but it's fine. Nope. Yeah, we're talking. Ooh, I am indeed feeling luckier. Alright, kill tripwires, lower the barrier. Go. Red crown stolen. Didn't need it, but I get to do that so very rarely. Alright. Good spread gems. They're all gonna go to the conference room. That's actually would give me a crap ton of gems. I like it. And a shovel. Wow, game. Wow. Finally. One key and every useless dig in the game. Hello? Come on. Thank you. Oh boy. Okay. Conservatory. 5 stars. How does it? Well, I don't hate it. Excellent. All right, this should be north. North. What do we got? Not what I want there. Not what I want there. I need one more gem to make this work. I know where to get all the gems I need. I just need steps now. Dining room? Do I have dining? I do not have dining room. Steps are a problem. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gets me the gems I need. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to be cutting it close. But I'll get... No! No, 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 no. I don't need. Conference room has all my gems. Okay. Even more than I need, actually. That's fantastic. I was going to go up the passageway to get the gems that are around the Morajai box at the end of the tunnel. Okay, now we are good on gems. Okay, so I need to go safe passage. Orange. Yes. Give me the one I want. That's not the one I want right now. Very unfortunate. All right, what are the odds? See what we can find useful. That's not useful. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do anyway, so I might as well risk it. Lots and lots of steps that can take me absolutely nowhere. Drawing room that's probably locked. Archives it is. Alternate route to an upgrade disk. Got any keys for me, bunk room? Nope. Worth a shot. I don't understand how you're unlocked. Okay. Aquarium could have key in it. 2 keys. Because of all the luck I have from green rooms today. But there's no way I can get to the room that I really want. Unless in the most unlikely of instances I go North Great Hall, east, and then south, and then manage to get it. Which is what we're going to try. you should have my lever. Not like I actually need it, but if you have the lever, that means you're not the door that goes east. Again, not like I need it. But you could be a room that has keys in it, and here's the nook. That's nice. No extra. It's a free redraw. Sure. Alright, that's nice. That'll help me fill out that green room. Okay. Get my gem back. Alright. I have like exactly one chance of pulling this off. Assuming this is unlocked. Well, even if it is unlocked. Here we go. That's the color I want, or the gems I want. Okay, not what I wanted. Alright, which of these is going to be useful? Clock tower. I'm not worried about sanctum keys. Solarium can be put to good use. Probably dovecote is the most likely to be of use, though. No. Okay, good. Okay. Looking in. Okay, I have no keys. I don't know why I'm bothering to look at this. Okay, is there anything else I could possibly do? I don't have... I can get lots and lots and lots and lots of money. That does me no good whatsoever. Actually, I think I already collected all the money. Never mind. I already have a good bit of money. I cannot get up that last door in the tunnel because I'm out of keys. So unless the metal detector just randomly finds a key for me, we're done. And I don't have any steps anyway. Alright, well, I think that was my last upgrade disc, so that's done. Drafting Studio is now on the board. So now this should just be what? Chamber of mirrors. Okay, that's easy enough to do since I made it common. I still need that friggin' East Wing Hall. I cannot believe that. East Wing Hall and Morning Room. All right, so I have a couple of different options to getting my three directories, and that Great Hall is still a problem. Just gotta get something to connect, damn it. I thought the only 9 challenge tiles on this board. I thought I'd be fine. Not like one of those 13 or 14 boards. All right, here we go. Let's have a good luck day. See if we can finish this off. All right, run, Simon. Run with those little nihilist legs of yours. All right, what do we got useful? Trading post, shelter. Shelter, useful for 5 gems. Yeah, we're going to do that. Day 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th. Right? I don't know why I'm bothering to do this. I have it right in front of me. Day 8, day 14. Excellent. Day Day 14, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. is the earliest I can get out here. Network. The one time when I actually wish I was on a PC. What? What did I type? Just not being careful. Okay. I think I'm going insane. Alright. Let's go and hit the lab. See what can we do today that might be helpful. Trash star. Trash star. Which is, ironically enough, what would really been nice to have with the root cellar. That I didn't choose. But this is theoretically one red letter for today, or one gem rather. So we'll be on the lookout for more gems. Turning corners right out of the bat, but I can't pass this up. Two red letters, gems. Yeah, good enough. All right, now let's not screw this one up, please. Gems are in a box with a false statement. Two statements are false. All three statements are, well, you're false. If you're true, then you're false, and they're in you. If you're false, then you're true, and I don't know where the gems are. Well, you're false. And you're true, which means you're false, which means they have to be in there. Okay. Conservatory. Never pass up the conservatory. Okay, Rotunda, I don't need you. Vault, I don't need you. Throne room, you don't really do me a whole lot of good in this game environment. So this is like actually the first useless, not fully useless, but pretty close to it, conservatory I've had. All right. We're at 2 gem safes, but all I have to do is go back out to the shelter. Chamber of Mirrors. That's a full directory. Oh, push the button, genius. Not full directory, but full page of a directory, as the rules are. None of these are really all that great. Sure. Although, extra key and another morning room potentially. Sure, you know. Oh, I wanted orange. Fudge. Morning room. That's what I was looking for. All right, that's 3 directories full. 1, 2, 3. And my Lucky Rabbit's foot. I love Lucky Rabbit's foot. My rabbit's foot has betrayed me. That'll work. Not ideal. See if we can just work our way across. Yep. Corridor. Alright, something that turns south, please. You know, that's about perfect. Observatory would have been great, but... Alright, let's start digging up crap. Star! What do you got for me? A little bit of money? Alright. Let's do this first. Okay, anything useful? Key, I was looking specifically referring to floor plans here. Alright, that's always nice. And never a bad thing to have an extra den. Free gem, connectivity, lovely room. Okay. Unfortunately, I have no key card. So, let's see what we can do to address that. Trash? Nice. Alright, let's pop over down here. Yes! We like trash. Is that actually even still going to help me? Yeah, I guess technically it does. Alright, extra steps. Okay, another gem room. Okay, we're up to 3. So we need office. And... why am I drawing a blank on this? Boudoir. Okay, and having a good amount of gems should be helpful. Okay, gems are in a box with a statement. Gems are in the black box. So if you're true, then you're false, in which case they're in blue. If you're false, then you're true. The gems would be in here, which would have a statement, which would be a paradox, so no. So therefore, you're true, you're false, they're in you. More gems. I was actually kind of hoping for a lockpick, but okay, fine, keys. Okay. That would kill everything. That was fine. Also, probably a bad idea. North. All right, here we go. 17. 20, 31, 37, 17, 20. 23, 10, 1, 2. 5, 16, 32, 4, 8. Really hoping for a key card. But that works. What am I trying for here? I need bedroom, or I need the boudoir, and I need the office. Let's see what we can get out of the commissary here, since we have quite a bit of money. Not yet. I actually meant to grab the other one. Oh well. In reverse order. Worst lockpick ever. Okay, now, music room. Can I please have not that. Okay. Another morning room. Not bad. Give me gems. Junk? Junk? No, nothing. Hey, I finally dug up nothing. Yes. More junk. All right, well, that experiment's paying off. Thank you. Never know when it'll come in handy. All right. Billiard room. Hey, how about a key card this time? Although regular keys, honestly, at this point, not horrible. Beautiful. Even more beautiful. I don't care about connecting. All right, that's 4. All I need is the boudoir. You know, I'll take it. Another star. I think 10 is a pretty good day. Hey, where'd all my apples go? I'm gonna hold off on that. Not really a reason not to do this. Doesn't really help at all. But sure. Okay. Do that. All right. Now, going back around. This way. Back this way. Okay. We are good on steps. And we have running shoes. So, yay for that. All right. Security, perfect. All right. Come on, give me something to work with here. Not what I want. Screw it. Well, all right, see what this does to us. Oh, sheltered. Forgot about that. Well, we don't want another one, that's for sure. Fine. Chamber of Mirrors, weird everything. I don't like it. What I really want here. Keys. Oh. Didn't see the divided by 2. 1682 95422. Right, a couple extra keys. Worthless car keys. You know, that fixes my gem problem. Another star. No. What can I... Prism key is not going to do me a damn bit of good here. There's nowhere I'm going to be able to use that prism key. Although, wait, now prism key into green gives me more dig spots, which potentially more stars, which is fine. That really what I want is purple. Fine. Give me mail for tomorrow. Should have come back here first. All right, last chance. And I gotta go. Still gotta go run outside, but I'm not worried about steps. Where the hell am I going? Not the purple I'm looking for. Still not the purple I'm looking for. Nope. 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 That's the orange I really would have wanted if I could have done something else. I don't have any more keys elsewhere that I could use. So it's either boudoir or bust. It's bust. Crap. All right, worth a shot. That's annoying. Which one's my way out? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really worried about steps, game. Really not. Come on, seriously. Yep, it's still only one. Two, three, four. Oh, fetch puppies. If I had been able to afford that boiler room, but I didn't have any gems at the time.
Ugh.
All right. Okay, one good lucky day is all I need. And that will set up any one of the three. There are three different paths I can go here, two of which are dependent on two spaces, one of which just relies on some good luck with hallways. Oh, fudge! Should have gone out and and activated the chess puzzle. I've not even thought about the chess puzzle all day because it's not part of the board. Crapola. This is why I need to decobweb. Because that would be perfect right now. Shrine, root cellar. Tool shed. Tool shed. Just to be contrarian. I don't need to light anything on fire. Sure, let's go for lab. What do we got? Doing the coin with the key. Pick up key. Not what I was hoping for. But might need the steps. No, observatory. Oh, shovel. Are we doing coin? No. Oh, key. I don't know that I don't remember ever seeing the key there. Okay. Want some dice before I try you out at the rate this game's going. Pause it. Hey, die. Hopefully that'll be enough. There we go. That's one of the ones I wanted. Now, come on, just give me a great haul. Okay. Really wish I had an assured way of getting around it. Come back to that. No. No, 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 no. Oh. Yes. Also, yes. Okay, we can make. Okay, not what I was expecting. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. All right. What you got for me? Well, 6, 2, 3. 18, 12, 6, 12, 6, 2. 5, 8, 1, 18, 3, 6. Yes. That's what I was hoping for there. Odd. Okay. Can we connect? Can, but I actually would not mind that Geist bedroom. Those dice. I have plans. That's enough for now. That'll work. Okay. Okay, making it work, making it work, making it work. Okay, we are good on gems. Sure. All right. 3 more stars connects 2 potential paths. But please, can we make it so I don't need them today? All I need is the Great Hall. Okay. You know I like my music room. That'll work. That's what we want. It's fine. I could just run up the tunnel and do that thing, but I don't want to. It would be more gems. With an 8-step turnaround. And dig spots. Usually. Or that. Okay, come on. Thank you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is all the rooms and doors in the Great Hall unlocked. Bingo. Holy crap. The number of times I tried to get that to work. Wow. Quit. What is our official timer? Not good. This was a terribly slow board. I admit I made some misplays earlier on. 3 hours, 10 minutes. Oh, I can't believe that for a 9 challenge space board. Okay, well, if you are in the chat and like blueprints, which hopefully you do, in 2 weeks, minus a couple days now, Dread Red J and I will be racing 100% completion with an asterisk on it of blueprints across a couple of days, and we will be racing for charity. All the information, relevant information, should be at this link for. I just copy the text that I used before. So there's promo video there that has all the information about times and dates, but in general, it is on Friday, November the 21st at 8 o'clock in the morning. We will be starting off and running till about 8 at night, and then on Saturday the 22nd, starting off at 8 a.m. again until we complete the list. And there's a list of in the video. There's a list of everything that's not included in the completion race, because that's a much shorter list than trying to list what is included. It is going to be a wild time as far as trying to get through it. My test run took me just under 20 hours. Dread's took him a little bit longer, but we both worked through some stuff, have plans, and should be a lot of fun. The charity donation will be benefiting Gamers Outreach, and donations will be used to inflict debuffs on us while we race. So we haven't set the exact dollar amounts or anything yet, but they're not going to be exorbitant. But a donation to charity will remove the ability for one of us to draft throw a dart. I got a randomizer color wheel, and we can't draft orange rooms for 5 minutes. Another one inflicts just like a random dare. So if you think dare mode, a lot of the stuff that's in there gets inflicted on us for a day in the game. Stuff like that, just enough to mess with us and make it amusing. Some of us also causing us to speak in funny voices, or any number of different things. Nope, not that. Don't move that. Don't move that. That's what I want to move. Should have moved this a while back. Anyway, so should be a lot of fun, and you name it, we're doing it. So it's pretty much all going to be in there except the stuff that's just a little bit ridiculous, and it should be a lot of fun. So if you like blueprints, put it on your calendar, tell your friends, invite your family, everything you can think of. Should be a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll raise a lot of money for a good cause. Most importantly, let's see. As in general for bingo, if you are interested in the board that I use for this, it is filled with challenging stuff. Any of the easiest tiles from other bingo runs that I've seen in other places, I generally leave the super easy stuff out to create really challenging boards. It might not look like it from me playing tonight, but I do enjoy the challenge. It's a lot of fun for me. I'm just a little rusty on blueprints, so I made several mistakes that sort of messed me up for down the road. But it resets about this easily. You push a button, it does some magic, and voila, fresh board. This one has 11 challenge spaces, so this is theoretically a harder board than the one I just did. So, anyway, thanks for sticking around, whoever was watching, whether you were lurking, whether you were actively watching. I don't care. I just appreciate you being here. For those of you that were chatting, thanks a lot. It's always nice to chat with people as I go. Give me something to turn my attention to and chat with people instead of just playing, which can be sometimes maddening. So let's take a look around and see. Let's see for YouTube purposes. Thanks a lot. Like, subscribe. Hope everybody's having a great day. Goodbye, YouTube.